Psychological momentum. Imagine standing at the bottom of a massive hill. The first step feels impossible. Your legs feel heavy. Your mind is full of doubt. Every reason to stay where you are suddenly sounds logical. But then, you take one step, and then another, and something strange begins to happen. The hill hasn't changed. The distance hasn't changed. You have. This is the hidden force that shapes success, growth, and transformation. This is psychological momentum. Most people think motivation is what creates progress. But psychology tells a different story. Motivation is unreliable. It appears without warning and disappears just as quickly. Momentum is different. Momentum is created through action. A tiny action today creates a small sense of achievement. That achievement creates confidence. Confidence creates more action, and more action creates even greater confidence. Like a snowball rolling down a mountain, what begins as something small gradually becomes a force powerful enough to reshape an entire life. The secret isn't doing something massive. The secret is starting. Think about a bicycle. When it's standing still, balancing is difficult. Every movement feels unstable. But once the wheels begin turning, balance becomes natural. The same principle applies to the human mind. When we're inactive, every challenge feels overwhelming. We overthink, we hesitate, we analyze endlessly. But movement changes everything. Action creates clarity, progress creates energy, and energy creates more progress. Psychological momentum transforms effort into flow. What once felt impossible begins to feel inevitably. The fascinating part is that momentum doesn't only affect behavior, it changes identity. Every action sends a message to your brain. When you read consistently, you begin seeing yourself as a learner. When you exercise regularly, you begin seeing yourself as a healthy person. When you create despite fear, you begin seeing yourself as a creator. Identity is not built by what you intend to do. Identity is built by what you repeatedly do. And momentum is the bridge between intention and identity. Small actions repeated over time become evidence. Evidence becomes belief. Belief becomes reality. This is why one productive day often leads to another, and why one day of complete inactivity can easily become a week. Momentum works in both directions. Positive momentum lifts you forward. Negative momentum pulls you backward. The mind is constantly building patterns. The question is simple: which direction are your patterns moving? Because every choice, no matter how small, casts a vote for the person you're becoming. Many people spend years waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect level of confidence. But confidence rarely comes first. Momentum comes first. The athlete wasn't confident before training. The entrepreneur wasn't confident before starting. The artist wasn't confident before creating. Confidence was the reward. Momentum was the cause. The people who seem unstoppable are not necessarily stronger than everyone else. They simply learned how to keep moving when movement felt difficult, and eventually motion became their natural state. So if you're waiting for motivation, stop waiting. Take the smallest step available. Write one sentence. Read one page. Walk 1 mile. Start one conversation. Because psychological momentum doesn't ask for perfection. It asks for movement. And once the wheels begin turning, something remarkable happens. The person who once struggled to begin becomes the person who can't imagine stopping. Your future may not be built by a single life-changing decision. It may be built by one small action repeated long enough to create unstoppable momentum. And that momentum might already begin with the next step you take. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.